home garden rests in morning gray, where mossy paths wind slowly through the day. A piano finds the spaces between stones, where jazz has carved its quiet, ancient tones. The fern uncurls beside the garden wall, a clarinet drifts soft above it all. Flat stepping stones lead somewhere no one knows, where upright bass hums low wherever water flows. A muted trumpet echoes through the pine. The stone garden holds the weight of time, each pebble placed by someone long ago. Now jazz fills every space the stones don't show. Stone garden, still and deep and wide, where music finds the cracks to slip inside. Stone garden, cool beneath the sun, where jazz and silence share the garden done. A bamboo stands like a musician tall, its hollow notes ring out beyond the wall. The brush drum sweeps like wind across the rock. The stone garden turns back every clock. At noon the light falls hard on polished stone. A saxophone calls out to the unknown. The garden cat sleeps curled beside the gate, while jazz and stone agree to simply wait. The afternoon rolls over every rock, and time itself forgets to watch the clock. Stone garden, still and deep and wide, where music finds the cracks to slip inside. Stone garden, cool beneath the sun, where jazz and silence share the garden done. Stone garden, rest until the evening comes, when cricket song replaces all the drums. The stones remember every note we played. The stone garden holds the jazz we've made. Lavender rows stretch out beyond the gate, where purple clouds and jazz notes softly wait. A piano wanders through the scented air, while bees and brushed drums beat without a care. The terrace glows in late day purple light, where lavender and jazz make everything right. A clarinet bends low above the blooms and carries summer through 100 rooms. The upright bass walks slow between the rows, while lavender perfume just comes and goes. A muted trumpet calls across the field. The scent of jazz and purple is revealed. Lavender Terrace, breathe your purple wide, where every note is born and cannot hide. Lavender Terrace, soft beneath the breeze, where jazz plays on forever, if you please. The beekeeper stops to hear a saxophone drift gently through the field like coming home. A brush drum taps the rhythm of the hive. The lavender terrace keeps the music alive. At golden hour the rose turn amber rose. A trumpet calls before the terrace closes. The piano trails a final soft refrain, while lavender prepares for evening rain. The field hums back a purple lullaby as jazz drifts up to meet the fading sky. Lavender terrace, breathe your purple wide, where every note is born and cannot hide. Lavender terrace, soft beneath the breeze, where jazz plays on forever, if you please. Lavender terrace, hold your color long, beyond the last note of this evening song. The jazz remains inside the purple bloom and fills the terrace like a soft perfume. The willow pond lies still at break of day, where trailing branches sweep the mist away. A piano notes the ripples on the green, the quietest jazz this garden's ever seen. A kingfisher darts low across the glass, while clarinet hums soft above the grass. The lily pads hold raindrops like small cups, A muted trumpet lifts the morning up. The upright bass walks steady round the edge, while cattails sway in rhythm on the ledge. A brush drum skips like stones across the mirror. The willow pond makes every note grow clearer. Willow pond, reflect the morning sky, where jazz and water share the same reply. Willow pond, your surface holds it all. The notes that rise, the leaves that slowly fall. A heron stands on one leg, still and gray. It hears the saxophone begin to play. The frog bass section joins in from the reeds. The willow pond supplies whatever music needs. By afternoon the light turns golden warm, and jazz drifts off the water like a storm. The piano trails its fingers on the reeds, while dragonflies attend to summer's needs. The willow tree conducts with trailing arms. The pond reflects all of the music's charms. Willow pond, reflect the morning sky, where jazz and water share the same reply. Willow pond, your surface holds it all. The notes that rise, the leaves that slowly fall. Willow pond, grow dark as evening falls, while jazz still echoes down the garden halls. The moon steps in to play its silver part. The willow pond has always held our heart. Beneath the pergola, the wisteria falls in curtains soft that brush the garden walls. A piano sets the pace of afternoon, while hanging blooms sway gently to the tune. The wooden beams are warm beneath the vine, where jazz and lazy summer intertwine. A table set for two stands in the shade, where clarinet notes drift to serenade. The upright bass leans soft against the post and plays the tune the afternoon loves most. A muted trumpet calls above the wood. The pergola afternoon is very jazz grows slower with the afternoon wine. Afternoon pergola, beam and bloom, where every note expands to fill the room. The climbing roses press their petals through the gaps between the beams and let light through. A saxophone curves gold between the slats, while garden sparrows tune their tiny flats. The shadows lengthen under wooden beams, and jazz starts blurring with the summer dreams. A brush drum marks the time the slow way round, while ivy turns each note to garden sound. The afternoon hangs still beneath the arch, as jazz keeps its unhurried afternoon march. Afternoon pergola, shade and vine, where jazz grows slower with the afternoon wine. Afternoon pergola, beam and bloom, where every note expands to fill the room. Afternoon pergola, let the day unwind, leave every hurried thought and rush behind. The vine will hold the music in its arms. The pergola keeps all the garden's charms. The foxglove path winds up the shaded hill, where purple towers stand and time grows still. A piano finds the footsteps in the ground and turns the garden path to jazz-shaped sound. The foxgloves lean to listen either side, while clarinet notes echo open wide. Each bell-shaped bloom holds music in its cup. A muted trumpet gently lifts them up. The upright bass roots deep beneath the clay and holds the foxglove path throughout the day. A saxophone slips through the purple arch and sets the gentle uphill tempo march. Foxglove path, rise slowly up the hill, where jazz and wildness blend and never still. Foxglove path, your purple bells ring out. That jazz is what this garden's all about. A bumblebee dips deep into a bell and carries out the note it found so well. The brush drum marks each footstep on the trail. The foxglove path needs neither map nor rail. At the hilltop where the foxgloves thin. A view opens wide for jazz to begin. The piano finds the horizon line and stretches out a long and golden vine. The foxgloves wave their purple heads below. The path remembers everywhere we go. Foxglove path, rise slowly up the hill, where jazz and wildness blend and never still. Foxglove path, your purple bells ring out. That jazz is what this garden's all about. Foxglove path, grow quiet in the dusk, when purple fades to gray and evening must. The jazz stays on along the uphill trail. The foxglove path is where the notes prevail. The sage grows silver in the morning air. Its woody scent hangs soft beyond compare. A piano breathes the herb into its keys, and sage and jazz both drift on the same breeze. The garden cook steps out to pick a sprig and hums along to where the jazz notes dig. Gray, green, and velvet in the afternoon heat. A clarinet bends low to make ends meet. The upright bass stands rooted in the soil, while sage perfumes the air without the toil. A muted trumpet calls through dusty haze. The sage and jazz fill long and lazy days. Sage and jazz, gray-green in the sun, where music grows as slowly as herbs run. Sage and jazz, breathe deep and carry on. The afternoon is long before it's gone. The silver leaves catch every note that falls and hold the jazz the way a sage bush holds. The wind that comes through every garden space. The sage gives jazz its soft and herbal grace. By evening light, the sage turns blue and cool. A saxophone reflects in every pool. The brush drum marks the rhythm of the dew, while sage keeps jazz in everything it grew. The garden path is fragrant underfoot. The sage and jazz are woven like a book. Sage and jazz, gray-green in the sun, where music grows as slowly as herbs run. Sage and jazz, breathe deep and carry on. The afternoon is long before it's gone. Sage and jazz, let evening bring the rest. When daytime jazz has given all its best, the sage will hold the memory of the song. Sage and jazz belong. Sage and jazz belong. The birch trees stand in silver columns white. Their peeling bark reflects the morning light. A piano walks between the pale white trunks, and jazz among the birches softly hunts. The leaves are small and round like quarter notes that fluttered down to fill the garden moats. The birch garden breathes a cooler air, where clarinet weaves through branches everywhere. The upright base roots deep in birch soft ground and fills the white wood with a walk-in sound. A muted trumpet echoes trunk to trunk. The birch garden holds no grudge or funk. Birch garden, white and tall and clean, the coolest quiet jazz has ever been. Birch garden, silver light and shade, where every note was born and every note was made. A woodpecker keeps rhythm on a trunk, while saxophone curves low and slightly drunk. The brush drum sweeps the fallen birch leaf floor. The birch garden always offers more. By afternoon the birches cast thin shade, while jazz among the pale white columns play. The light breaks through in thin and shifting bars, like music staff lines reaching for the stars. The birch garden sighs with every passing note that drifts beyond the last white trunks remote. Birch garden, white and tall and clean, the coolest quiet jazz has ever been. Birch garden, silver light and shade, where every note was born and every note was made. Birch garden, hold the dusk between your trees, where jazz dissolves into the evening breeze. The white trunks glow as daylight takes its leave. The birch garden is all we could believe. The cobblestones are warm beneath the noon, where jazz is played since early afternoon. A piano skips along the rounded stones and fills the corner with its gentle moans. The old café puts tables in the lane, where cobblestone and jazz meet once again. Each stone was set by hands that love this place. A clarinet now fills the empty space. The upright bass walks across the gray and leaves its footprints in the jazz today. A muted trumpet leans against the wall. The cobblestone corner hears it all. Cobblestone corner, warm and gray and old, where jazz is better than what's bought and sold. Cobblestone corner, every stone in place, where music fills the smallest garden space. A bicycle leans soft against the door, while saxophone notes drift across the floor. The brush drum taps each cobble one by one. The corner shines beneath the afternoon sun. In summer heat, the stones release the warmth of all the jazz that drifted south and north. The piano finds the cracks between each stone and plays a tune this corner's always known. The geraniums in pots nod red and bright, while cobblestone jazz carries through the night. Cobblestone corner, warm and gray and old, where jazz is better than what's bought and sold. Cobblestone corner, every stone in place, where music fills the smallest garden space. Cobblestone corner, evening brings the cool, when lamplight turns each stone a golden jewel. The jazz steps home along the winding lane. The cobblestone corner waits play again. The evening primrose waits till day is done to open up its petals to the sun's last run. A piano plays the hour between the light, when afternoon gives way to early night. The yellow flowers open one by one as jazz begins to play beneath the sinking sun. Each bloom unfolds like a musician's hand, spreading out across the garden land. A clarinet joins in at 1/2 gold, when evening primrose stories first are told. The upright bass marks every minute's turn as garden lamps begin to softly burn. Evening primrose, open in the dusk, where jazz and twilight carry all we trust. Evening primrose, yellow in the gray, the finest hour between the night and day. A moth arrives at the very first bloom and carries pollen like a jazz perfume. The saxophone curves soft into the dark. The evening primrose listens in the park. The stars appear above the primrose bed, while brush drums mark what the evening said. A muted trumpet calls from far away, the bridge between the night and fading day. The piano keys reflect the last pale light. The evening primrose jazz begins its night. Evening primrose, open in the dusk, where jazz and twilight carry all we trust. Evening primrose, yellow in the gray, the finest hour between the night and day. Evening primrose, close again at dawn, when all the midnight jazz has gone and gone. But every evening you will open wide. The evening primrose jazz will never hide. The rain comes soft against the garden glass and taps its rhythm on the greenhouse brass. A piano finds the pattern of the drops, and jazz begins where every raindrop stops. The ferns grow brighter in the silver wet, while clarinet hums low without regret. The glass grows warm with breath and rain outside. A muted trumpet calls from somewhere wide. The upright bass roots deep against the storm and keeps the glass garden safe and warm. The orchids lean their ears toward the sound of rain and jazz that swirl the garden round. Glass garden rain taps soft upon the pane where jazz and rainfall make the same refrain. Glass garden rain, stay with us a while. The garden grows more beautiful in style. A drip runs down the glass like a slow note descending to where the piano throat opens up and lets the low chord ring. The glass garden rain hears everything. By afternoon the rain turns to a mist, and jazz and garden haze have softly kissed. The saxophone calls out through foggy air, while brush drums keep the time without a care. The greenhouse glows with green and silver light. The glass garden rain stays through the night. Glass garden rain taps soft upon the pane where jazz and rainfall make the same refrain. Glass garden rain, stay with us a while. The garden grows more beautiful in style. Glass garden rain, when morning clears away, the music stays long after you have gone to stay. The garden holds each raindrop in its leaves. Glass garden rain and jazz, do as you please. The poppy field burns red beneath the sky, where jazz and summer heat go drifting by. A piano finds the scarlet in the air and plays the melody the poppies shared. Each bloom nods slow in time with the refrain. The poppy field and jazz speak the same name. The red petals catch the wind's slow beat. A clarinet curves warm across the heat. The upright bass hums low in poppy red, while memories of past jazz summer spread. A muted trumpet wanders through the blaze. The poppy field holds jazz through summer days. Poppy field. jazz is wild and sweet and out of tune. Poppy field, your petals hold the light. That jazz is played from morning until night. A lark ascends from deep within the red. Its song becomes the saxophone instead. The brush drum marks each petal as it falls. The poppy field receives each note it calls. By afternoon the poppies start to close, like musicians packing up their bows. The piano trails a last warm scarlet phrase, while summer haze burns off the poppy blaze. The field grows quiet in the golden sun, but poppy jazz and afternoon are one. Poppy field, burn red beneath the noon, where jazz is wild and sweet and out of tune. Poppy field, your petals hold the light. That jazz has played from morning until night. Poppy field, let evening bring the rest. The red will fade, but jazz gave all its best. Tomorrow's poppies open, fresh and bright. The poppy field and jazz ignite, ignite. The wisteria frames the old iron gate in purple clusters heavy with their weight. A piano drifts beneath the draping bloom and fills the garden entrance like a room. Each cluster hangs like notes upon a stave. The wisteria gate is what the jazz gave. To pass beneath the gate is to step through into a world where jazz is always true. A clarinet winds through the purple veil and tells the wisteria gate its tale. The upright bass roots deep in the old wall, where wisterias climb since early fall. Wisteria gate, swing open to the sound, where jazz comes through and beauty can be found. Wisteria gate, your purple frames the way into the garden where the jazz will stay. A trumpet drifts like pollen through the air. The saxophone bloom leans soft against the stair. The brush drum taps the iron latch so light. The wisteria gate hangs open morning to night. By afternoon, the purple deepens still, and jazz grows warmer underneath the hill. The piano marks the shadow of the gate that stretches long across the garden late. The wisteria swings its clusters in the breeze, while jazz plays on beneath the garden trees. Wisteria gate, swing open to the sound, where jazz comes through and beauty can be found. Wisteria gate, your purple frames the way into the garden where the jazz will stay. Wisteria gate, close gently with the dusk, when jazz and purple share their evening trust. The gate will open every morning wide. Wisteria gate, let all the music inside. The azalea walk runs pink from gate to gate, where spring erupts in blooms both small and great. A piano finds the pink in every petal and settles into jazz's gentle metal. Each bush explodes in coral white and rose. The azalea walk where jazz and color flows. A clarinet winds through the arching bloom and fills the garden walk with sweet perfume. The upright bass steps slow from bush to bush, while petals fall as soft as morning hush. A muted trumpet calls between the rows. The azalea walk in full spring glory glows. Azalea walk, burst pink along the lane, where jazz comes back to life in spring again. Azalea walk, your colors fill the air with music soft and beautiful and rare. A garden bee explores each trumpet bloom, while saxophone notes fill the flowering room. The brush drum taps the brick path underfoot. The azalea walk stands deep and firmly put. In afternoon, the petals start to drift and fall on jazz notes, getting one last lift. The piano catches every falling petal and turns the bloom to something more than metal. The walk grows soft beneath the pink-white snow. azalea jazz puts on its final show. Azalea walk, burst pink along the lane, where jazz comes back to life in spring again. Azalea walk, your colors fill the air with music soft and beautiful and rare. Azalea walk, when petals all have gone, the stems remember how the jazz played on. Next spring will bring the pink and jazz again. The azalea walk blooms on through wind and rain. The magnolia blooms in white at close of day, its waxy petals glowing in the gray. A piano finds the ivory of the bloom and turns the evening garden to a room. Each flower holds the last light of the sun. Magnolia evening, jazz has now begun. The great white cups face upward to the sky. A clarinet drifts soft and warm nearby. The upright bass roots deep in magnolia shade, where evening jazz and white flowers have stayed. A muted trumpet calls beyond the tree. Magnolia evening sets the garden free. Magnolia evening, white against the dusk, where jazz and fading daylight share their trust. Magnolia evening, open to the stars, where every bloom is lit from near and far. The perfume rises heavy in the air. A saxophone curves through without a care. The brush drum marks the falling of the night. The magnolia evening holds the fading light. By dark the magnolia glows in moonlight white. A solo piano plays into the night. The blooms become like lanterns overhead, while jazz keeps all the garden from its bed. The trumpet calls a long and silver note. The magnolia evening wraps around its coat. Magnolia evening, white against the dusk, where jazz and fading daylight share their trust. Magnolia evening, open to the stars, where every bloom is lit from near and far. the jazz stays warm inside the garden air. Magnolia evening, perfumes everywhere. The old stone well stands at the garden's heart, where water and the jazz both do their part. A piano drops its notes like coins below, and listens for the echo deep and slow. The rope winds round the wooden beam above. The garden well holds jazz within its love. The mossy stone rings hold the morning cool. A clarinet leans out above the pool. The upright bass descends like water deep, and stirs the jazz from its long winter sleep. A muted trumpet rises up the shaft. The garden well was built for jazz's craft. Garden well, drop deep your jazz tonight, where echoes turn each note to pure delight. Garden well, your water keeps the song, where every jazz note never stays too long. A swallow dips to drink from the stone rim, while saxophone notes rise up from the dim. The brush drum circles round the wooden wheel. The garden well contains what jazz notes feel. By afternoon the sun shines straight below, and lights the water with a golden glow. The piano reflects in still dark water deep, while jazz and well their ancient bargain keep. The bucket rises filled with afternoon. The garden well holds jazz like a full moon. Garden well, drop deep your jazz tonight, where echoes turn each note to pure delight. Garden well, your water keeps the song, where every jazz note never stays too long. Garden well, run cool through summer long, and let the water carry every song. The jazz descends and rises up again. The garden well remembers all of them. The veranda catches the last of the light, where rocking chairs and jazz prepare for night. A piano plays the orange of the sky, while swallows dip and swoop and say goodbye. The garden glows below in amber haze. Dusk on the veranda ends the day's soft blaze. A ceiling fan turns slow above the chair. A clarinet drifts through the humid air. The upright bass hums low along the rail, where fireflies begin their evening tale. A muted trumpet calls across the lawn. Dusk on the veranda lingers on and on. Dusk on the veranda, orange sky above, where jazz and twilight share their evening love. Dusk on the veranda, slow the rocking chair. The day is ending, soft beyond compare. A glass of iced tea sweats beside the rail. A saxophone sings soft without a wail. The brush drum marks the cricket's first refrain. Dusk on the veranda will come back again. The garden path goes dark from west to east, while veranda jazz plays on like a feast. The piano finds the blue within the gold, and plays the story only dusk has told. The stars appear one by one overhead, while veranda jazz puts the long day to bed. Dusk on the veranda, orange sky above, where jazz and twilight share their evening love. Dusk on the veranda, slow the rocking chair. The day is ending, soft beyond compare. Dusk on the veranda, stay a little more before the dark arrives and closes every door. The jazz will keep the evening warm and wide. Dusk on the veranda, come back inside. Barefoot on the clover lawn, where the morning dew still lingers on. Bees are humming soft and low through the green where wild things grow. A lazy breeze stirs every blade in the gentle afternoon shade. The garden stretches far and wide, and the world just steps aside. Clover blooms in every hue, pink and white against the blue. A blanket spread beneath the oak, where the afternoon awoke. Somewhere through an open door, jazz is drifting across the floor, mixing with the meadow sounds as the lazy hour rounds. Lie back on the clover lawn, let the afternoon drift on. Nothing calling you away, just the green and the gentle day. Humming bees and distant horns, soft guitar where quiet forms. This is all you'll ever need, just the sun and the clover weeds. Clouds go sailing overhead, white and slow through endless spread. A piano note rides on the air, landing softly, lingering there. The clover nods with every sigh as the afternoon drifts by. Time becomes a gentle thing when the open meadows sing. Shadows lengthen, light turns gold. Afternoon begins to fold. Still the jazz comes floating through, mixing green and gold and blue. Barefoot still upon the ground, caught inside that clover sound. Nothing needs to change today in this soft, unhurried way. Clover lawn, let the afternoon drift on. Nothing calling you away, just the green and the gentle day. Humming bees and distant horns, soft guitar where quiet forms. This is all you'll ever need, just the sun and the clover weeds. The clover holds the afternoon beneath the golden fading moon, and somewhere through the open air, the jazz still hums without a care. The peonies are blooming wide in the garden early side, pink and white and pale rose too, damp with morning drops of dew. A soft mist hangs above the beds, while the sleepy garden sheds all the weight of yesterday in this quiet peony way. Somewhere in the parlor room, jazz is lifting through the gloom, a warm piano, gentle tone, making morning feel like home. Petals heavy on the stem, bowing down and back again, in the breeze that comes and goes, through the blush of every rose. Peony morning, soft and still, jazz drifting from the windowsill. Nothing here is rushed or wrong, just the garden and the song. Let the morning hold you near in the blooms of every year. Peony morning, pale and bright, between the darkness and the light. A wooden chair beside the path, where the morning shadows cast, long and cool across the ground, full of that familiar sound. Bees arriving one by one, under the slow rising sun, drawn to every open bloom, filling up the morning room. Cups of tea grow cool and slow as the garden starts to glow, all the colors deepening bright in the shifting morning light. Still the jazz rolls soft and warm, like a gentle passing storm, filling up the open space between each bloom and resting place. Peony morning, soft and still, jazz drifting from the windowsill. Nothing here is rushed or wrong, just the garden and the song. Let the morning hold you near in the blooms of every year. Peony morning, pale and bright, between the darkness and the light. The peonies will fade in time, but for now they're yours and mine. And the soft jazz morning air holds us gently, keeps us there. There's a clock beside the garden gate, ticking slow at its own gentle rate. Moss has grown around its iron face, time itself has settled into place. The hands move soft through morning hours, past the beds of nodding flowers. No one rushes where the ivy grows, and the garden clock alone knows. Jazz comes drifting through the garden wall, from a window in the old stone hall. Something sweet and round and warm, like a melody that takes no form. The garden clock just keeps its beat, soft and steady, never fleet, matching time to every bloom, every bird song, every tune. Let the garden clock decide how the hours turn and slide. Nothing lost and nothing gained, just the jazz and the steady refrain. Every moment, every chime is a gift of garden time. Slow the day down, let it breathe, under every bough and leaf. Afternoon lies golden low across the garden's gentle glow. The clock still counts its quiet toll amidst the hydrangeas and the soul of this place that doesn't age, turning slowly page by page, like a song that loops around in that soft and jazzy sound. Evening finds the same clock face, still and steady in its place. All day long it kept the time, through the jazz and through the rhyme. Now the garden holds its breath in that space between life and rest, and the clock keeps ticking on long after the last note's gone. Let the garden clock decide how the hours turn and slide. Nothing lost and nothing gained, just the jazz and the steady refrain. Every moment, every chime is a gift of God in time. Slow the day down, let it breathe under every bough and leaf. The garden clock will keep its beat through every season, cold and heat, and this soft jazz afternoon will return again, and soon. The garden turns to amber now, beneath the old persimmon bough. Leaves drift down on every breeze, through the thinning autumn trees. A trumpet sings above the wall, in the golden light of fall. Warm and round and slightly hoarse, like the season running its course. Chestnut shells along the path, crunching underfoot in the aftermath of summer's long and lazy stay, now traded for this cooler day. The jazz feels deeper in the cool, slower, fuller, more like a tool for making sense of letting go in the amber autumn glow. Autumn garden jazz and leaves rustling through the thinning eaves. Every ending has its song and the melody carries on. Let the season have its way with the garden and the day. Autumn jazz and golden air, something beautiful is there. Smoke from somewhere far away drifts across the cooling day. A kettle hums inside the hall as the last late roses fall. The upright bass keeps steady on through the garden nearly gone, into winter's waiting arms, full of its own quiet charms. Wrapped in wool beside the bench where the summer used to clench every flower, every bloom. Now the garden rests its room, but the jazz stays warm inside, like a friend who doesn't hide when the cooler days arrive, keeping everything alive. Autumn garden jazz and leaves rustling through the thinning eaves. Every ending has its song and the melody carries on. Let the season have its way with the garden and the day. Autumn jazz and golden air, something beautiful is there. The garden rests until the spring, but the jazz stays echoing through the amber, through the chill, and the music lingers still.